Boom! Mondays with the Mako, back at you. This is the second special guest that I've got. Let me get these bad boys on. This is
Serious.
my friend, my friend from Canada, Thomas Le.
Maguer.
There
How
it
are you,
is.
everybody?
Blessed to have this guy. He just broke me down with some powerful stuff that he's working on. Let me get that a little bit better for us. Thomas, tell us a little bit about your background, your character, your family, and how you got into entrepreneurship. And then we're going to talk about what you do.
All right, sounds good. So, background, I am a father, married for nearly 10 years now, have 4 sons, 9, 8, 4, and about 2. And before you ask, I'm not 12. I started when I was 12, clearly,
It
because
looks
I'm 18
good, huh,
now,
guys?
right? But no, I'm 31. And I've been an entrepreneur now for about 7 years. Own a 7-figure digital marketing agency in Toronto, where we specialize in generating, in helping them build funnels that produce paid appointments automatically using Infusionsoft.
Yeah.
And proper sales methodology.
Love it.
That's the long and short of that.
I met Thomas. I was the partner manager for T for a couple months, and we had a great connection right away. I think a lot of that connection comes from faith, family. He's an athlete and a person that works out and gets balance. Let's talk a little bit about balance, Thomas, and how you see that for entrepreneurs. Go back to what you just gave me a bit ago. It was phenomenal.
Gotcha.
And then let's talk about that new product or push that you're doing too.
Well, I think it ties into that.
Go for it.
So it's called Rizen Nation. And one of the things that I'm seeing time and time again with conscious entrepreneurs is this difficulty in being able to balance all the different components of their life. So I've broken it down into 4 core things, which is health, wealth, spirit, something that a lot of people disregard, and the last one is your relationship, significant relationship, the significant other, children. You'd be surprised, but most conscious entrepreneurs, 70% of them are in a significant relationship with children. So it's something that just doesn't get discussed all that much, but we need the balance on the 4. And whenever that balance is off, how many people can relate to this, right? Like everything's great, let's say on the marriage front, but you're struggling at work, you're having a hard time there. Then your health falls by the wayside. You know you should be working out, you were consistent, you drop the ball on that, but things are good with your kids now, your business is doing well, but you're neglecting your wife. You gotta have them all. If not, there's this thing that keeps on nagging at you, and you just can't be happy. So I've been seeing this not only in my life, but also in the lives of others. And over the last 5 years, trained over 1,000 entrepreneurs. And as I was looking at it, different pieces of the puzzle were coming into date. So number 1 is, what is Rizen Nation? Number 1, it's a community. So we're doing a pilot launch here in Toronto. Well, not here. I'm in Scottsdale right now at the West End. Woo! Over there is nice and cold. But number 1 is community.
Yeah.
We need to support each other. It's a lonely place out there when it comes down to going after our dreams, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And most of the time people tell you you're crazy. People don't want to see you succeed. So they'll just go ahead and downplay what you're doing, or give you great advice and tell you shouldn't go over there, it's for your good, you know. But what you need is positive, like-minded people around you who are striving to get big things, who want balance in their lives, who want a life of significance, and who want to make a contribution in the world. What if there were 100, 150 people like that in your city, just like you, meeting every month for free to support each other? Dude, and every single time there's a victory, you could celebrate that victory. If you're falling down, listen, we all fall down. I fell down last week. I fell down last night.
Yeah.
But I have great people that are around me, you included, that can pick me up. That give me that energy and say, Thomas, it's all good. It's part of the path. That helps. Number 1, community. Number 2, it really comes down to success. We each have an individual definition of success. And that's not something that anybody can teach you, hey, this is how you need to be. No, only you know how you need to be. But in order for that to happen, you need to be clear on what your values are. What are your priorities in your life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the goals that come out of those priorities? Are they aligned with who you are? If they're not aligned, I assure you there's a conflict. It's going to break down because you're not being authentic with yourself. You're bullshitting yourself in here. And I see that all the time, and I'm no exception.
Stop bullshitting, guys.
Right? And because of this, I almost lost my marriage 3 months ago. Even though I've been active in personal development, doing these prioritizations, lying to yourself, even if it's covert, will sabotage things. So having the right methodologies in place to know your priorities, know your values, set your goals, set your tasks, and have the community to support you in hitting that and calling you out when they see something that may not align, because we can't see our blind spots. But guess what? Our good buddies can, right?
I love it, brother.
So that's number 2. It's being able to have our definition of success, being clear on it, going after it, having the community support us. Number 3 is balance. You need to have balance in all 4 quadrants: health, wealth, your relationships, and your relationship with the spirit.
Yeah.
Dude, so important. So what we do every single time we meet, again, it's free. It's all about contribution and impact, but we go through all 4 quadrants in one session. We start with conscious exercise. We move to mindfulness, meditation, ways to really center our minds and our spirits, regardless of your spiritual background, regardless of your religion. You can apply these principles to go deeper in what you're about. And then from there, we go into the exercises, the worksheets. What are your priorities? What was the progress made over the last month? Before, after, where are you heading? Doing this product check-in on yourself.
Yeah, the checklist
so that
on
you
this.
continually move yourself forward. And that's it, folks. Then we contribute at the end and find a community project to give back together, because that's how purpose becomes revealed. That's Rizen Nation. I'm super stoked about it. The whole agency thing, guys, it went from $2K a month, because I started the agency beyond the consulting gig.
Yeah.
But as an agency, it made far less than as a consultant. First month, last August, $2K a month. Last month, we did 120. That is insane. And we take that cash and we dump it into this to empower millions of entrepreneurs. So that's launching on October 15th. Super stoked. We're betaing it in Toronto. And then once we have that down pat solid, let's take this to every single community out there and just give them the framework, the methodologies to run with it, and let's make a difference out there.
Guys, blessed to have Tom and other crew like this in my life. What a G, right? What a driver, pure fire. People in Toronto, dig in. People in North America, dig in. People across the world, dig in with this guy.
Thanks,
Big 3,
Jeremy.
yeah, big 3 for you before I let you go, and then I'm gonna give you guys my big 3, and we're running back to the conference. Big 3, and this could be anything that you're working on. Big 3 over the next 60, 90 days, or even this week.
All right, big 3. So number 1 is getting this Rizen Nation thing up and running. That's October 15th. That's number 1. Number 2, we're in the midst of developing a technology to support the conscious entrepreneur in managing their life. So it's a technology that allows you to set your goals, set your habits, guides you through that, schedules it directly in your calendar, integrates it with your calendar, allows you to journal every single day with a little video, transcribes your video, organizes it, and we call this app Your Legacy, because it will track everything you've done and all your insights, all your wisdom, and when you die, you can pass this off to your kids.
It's really cool.
Or you can go back into this thing and reach out to all the wisdom that the divine's already given you in this life, so you don't make the same mistakes again. So that's number 2. And then, you know what? Number 3 is just going really, really deep in terms of just being consistent on all the areas of balance.
Yeah.
So
following your own remedy.
Following my own remedy, digging deep with my wife, with my 4 sons, my relationship with God,
brother.
being consistent, working out 5 times a week, and just making sure I keep on pushing this forward, because it's scary as heck, and I just got to roll with it.
Love it, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Awesome. My big 3 results, top of the chain. We're driving Q4 again, so I'm going to have results at number 1 all the way through the Q4. Number 2, I'm going to stick to the spiritual side of this with T on this. I want to get back into a little bit more of my spiritual work, my scripture work, my cadence there. It's fallen off a little bit, Thomas, as I've gotten busier and I'm not connected the way I want to be there. So I'm going to get back to that.
Perfect.
And then number 3 is more personal development on my brand and some of my product, the selling to serve, bringing that more into my website that's coming end of year. So I want to do a little bit more work on my brand and my product.
Beautiful.
Much love, you guys. Mondays with the Mako. Go get a great week. Go dominate. Thomas and I are. Thanks, T.
See you later.
Much love, guys.